So anytime the government prints money, the value of your savings drop. Let me explain this. Today being the day 16 of my 1000 days of teaching financial sovereignty, I'm in financial freedom. So my name is Peter. Wait by Peter, seen on my page. I'm here to teach you about how you can attain financial freedom and how you can take care of your finances by yourself. So I said earlier that anytime the government prints money, the value of your savings drop. What I meant is that most people work very much for money and they earn massively. Like they earn in the way that it is very much for them, yeah, and they keep all those money in the bank for them. Like after earning so much, after working so much, after making that much of money, after having those huge amount of money, feeling they are rich, they keep it in the bank, thinking the bank is the safest place for them to keep the money. Or most people are even afraid that they don't want to invest because they don't know where the money is going. But no, there's something we call inflation where and when there's too much money. Inflation is like high rise in price of goods and services in the community, like in the economy, and this is caused as a result of too much of buying power. Like purchases, there will be scarcity. There will be scarcity of goods, and people tend to pay more than the initial price. And that can happen if government pump too much cash, too much money. If it's printed into the economy, then the money loses value. When the money loses value, that's inflation. When your purchasing power loses value, that's inflation. And think about this: if you have 1 million naira and more money pumped into the economy over time, your 1 million naira tends to buy less of what you are initially buying yesterday. So if you are keeping that in the bank, that means inflation is eating it away gradually there. It's not something that you see at once. It's a gradual process and it takes, you can see it, inflation rates do changes anytime, over a year, over 2 years, over 3 years. But gradually you won't think about it that how much the money I'm keeping, you only think I'm keeping money in the bank, there's nothing wrong with it. Yes, there's nothing wrong with it, but when it's kept too long in the bank, it will depreciate. That's why you see 1 million naira, $1,000 tend to buy less now compared to 5 years ago, compared to 4 years ago, compared to 3 years ago. It's not that things are getting expensive. It is the dollar, it is the naira that are losing the value. The cash are losing their value. And to avoid this, you have to invest your money. And not all investment beats inflation, but at least you will be able to bypass it. And there are many investments that also beat inflation. It depends on your research and how you want to invest. Yes, you have to make your own research on investment, or you have to reach out to me to just give you some guidance. That's just it. So that's it. To beat inflation, to avoid your money gets eaten away, you have to invest your way up there. And that's the only way to attain financial freedom. No way else. No way else. Unless you build a business, then you keep investing your money. Or else stop keeping too much money in the bank. I'm not saying you should not use the bank. The bank is meant for you to put your emergency fund 6 to 12 months highest. Put it there that anything, you may lose your job, or your car may break down and stuff like that. That's what you need your emergency fund for. Not by keeping all your income in the bank. There will be taxable income on it. Inflation will still eat it away. So be careful and take care of that. Find an investment to make today. Do your own research. Don't follow the crowd, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. Have a great day. See you on the next video.